We might be able to switch. Okay. So here's Brad's phone, and it's Ever Glory. What I want to show you, of course, are the Bible reading apps that I plan on using for this coming year. Now, let me just kind of highlight all of these real quick, and then we will talk more in depth about them. So the ones towards the top are self-explanatory because they're not Bible study. They're not the Bible reading apps. Literal Word. Okay. Literal Word is the NASB. It's the best Bible app in the it's not even close. It's the best Bible app you can get. If you are a NASB person, or even if it's like your second translation, like the NASB is the second for me. I'm an ESV guy. We teach from the ESV. Our church is ESV, but the NASB is my second. Okay. This app is perfect. There is nothing wrong with it. It is beautiful. Okay. It's just so easy to use. I love it. I absolutely love it. They did such a good job on it. George is here. George says, I can only hop on for a second, but for more relaxed reading, I use the Dwell app, and for a more comprehensive and exegetical study, I use the Blue Letter Bible app. Two excellent apps that I have as well. Dwell is this new audio Bible app, which they set it up really well with different playlists and things like that. It's beautiful. You can increase the speed. You can pick different speakers. You can have background music if you want. That app is a fantastic one to use. So the Literal Word is by far the best Bible reading app, and it's the best Bible reading app that I use this probably every time I need to pull up a verse on my phone. And I'm a Logos guy, so that says something about Logos. It's unfortunate. It really is. Now, my wife just showed me this because she put a note on here. Crossway, that ESV app, which I downloaded, they remodeled it. They redesigned it because I don't know the exact term that my wife used. Like, it looked like it was an app from the 90s. It really did. Like, it was a bad app. For a company like Crossway, it did not represent them good. Okay, so that's the Literal Word app. So that's what I plan on using for reading. That's that's on the go reading and stuff like that. But for my Bible reading plans that I'm doing, I plan on, I don't know why everything just got highlighted. What did I do? Everything is highlighted. I don't know why. Well, that's going to annoy me. Why did everything highlight? Give me a second. Because this is my favorite one. Did I change the background color to green? All right, well, that looks a little bit better. All right, so another up-and-coming app that I really would hold on, let me get set up with the chat. So Bill, to answer your question, my actual reading, I have it brought over. So to read, I'm doing a 90-day plan. The actual 90 days reading will be done in my Omega, my 80th anniversary Omega Crossway. That's the goal. Whenever I could do it in this, I'm doing it in this. Okay. My companion to that will be the big NET notes, full notes edition Bible. I got this for Christmas, and it is absolutely amazing with the notes that they have. So I'm planning on incorporating that into my daily reading. So my goal is to do all of my reading in physical Bibles. That's the goal. With Logos, my goal is that's where I track. So I'll show that here in a moment what it's going to look like. But I wanted to show you guys these Bible apps to kind of give you an idea here. Let me just jump right to the. Well, that doesn't look good. You can do Bible reading plan. you could do Bible reading plans right from the Olive Tree app. That's what I was trying to show you. So if you are interested in doing the 90-day plan, if you go down here, there are fast-paced through the Bible in 90 days. Start the reading plan, set a goal, complete 90 readings, start reading plan. And there you go. And then it sets you up and you are off and running. And you read, I think it's till Genesis 9, 1 of 3 complete. So their 90 days, what they do, and this is really interesting that they do it this way. This is a different setup as opposed to Logos, because Logos is just like, they're bringing in the Psalms and then some of the New Testament as well. Like you get a little bit of a break. So you're not just reading straight through, which I think is really nice. I like this format. And then you just click that and it takes you to the next one and then you do that. But there's another cool thing here on this app that I really like. I don't think a lot of people use this app. It has the ability down here to do study notes, and you can add notes really easily. You could store highlights. You could do page ribbons. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff that you can do with this app. I really like it. I really, really like it. It's just, now again, you're going to see things where it says buy. So this app, the only thing I do is ESV reading. That's all that I do with this. Okay. I really, really like it. I can set it up to do verse by verse, because that's a big thing for me. If I can't set up my Bible app to do verse by verse, we have a problem. So that is something that I really like. Okay, so that's that one. That's the Olive Tree. The Olive Tree, and I say all of that to say the Olive Tree will be the app that I use to do my actual reading. If I'm away from my Bible, if I'm on the go or whatever, that's how I'll keep my reading, because I've got the plans mirrored. So I would just keep the pace up. Let me show you the Logos app. So this is the Logos app home screen. Now, they got better. Let me just say that. I'll give them credit. The previous app was unusable. And that's not like, I'm a Logos affiliate. I love Logos. They're my Bible. Like I'm with them. I have bought into the ecosystem. But their previous was horrible. And this one is still, I mean, again, I mentioned 3 other Bible apps that I use instead of this. And all of my stuff's in here. But let me show you, just an example. This is my 90-day reading plan. It's got the ability to do the verse by verse, but it just doesn't look good. I just don't like it. It just does not look good. To scroll through, you can have multiple windows open, stuff like that. I like this. But let me get to the actual Bible reading plan where you can set it up yourself. This was a nice feature. The only thing I don't like is that it freezes all the time, number one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so new reading plan. Logos has a ton of already generated reading plans. But if you go down into the Bible in 90 days, generate plan, it actually gives you your overview of what it's going to look like. George said he just downloaded Literal Word. Yeah, excellent. It's beautiful. It really is. And what I would do is I'd find one that you really like and create an account so you can do highlights and store notes and things like that. I think it's beneficial. That's what I'm trying to do in Logos. I'm trying to take all of my notes and save them inside Logos, so I have I have a home for all of that stuff, because I want a digital. I want digital, something. So yeah, but it gives you the layout. It gives you the layout of what you're going to be doing. You can see in advance. I think it's a really good setup. So that's what my plan is I'm doing 90 days of this. I have intentions of doing the chronological, but I think what I'm going to do to start is this one. It's already built in here, okay? So my tracking, all I'm going to do with the Logos app, that's for tracking, all right? Not doing anything else, just tracking. Reading will be done in the olive tree because it's just a good looking Bible. Now the Accordance Bible is also a good looking Bible. Nick from Christ is Secure, he loves Accordance, so this is probably what he would use. It's very customizable. I don't know, just didn't quite get. That's really nice. I like that color. Try reading in that text. This is another good one. But again, the app that is going to, and then this is Dwell too, just to show you guys that we were talking about this before. You can create like featured listening plans. So they have a listen to the Bible in 90 days. You can go in there and set it up, and what you can do is that is really cool. Let me see if I can.
Abraham answered and said, "Behold, I have undertaken to speak to the Lord."
And you can add music.
But dust and ashes. Suppose 5 of the 50 righteous are lacking. Will you destroy the whole city for lack of 5?
Bill, I did say that I did not like the ESV app, and I'll show you here in one moment, but they actually did an update. I think that will help. I'm jumping over to that right now. You could change to...
I will not destroy it.
You could change people. Because I think that was one of the things with a lot of Bible reading apps is you're listening to the same person over and over and over again. So that could help. You can create your own plans. You can do specific passages. You can create playlists. You can make your own library. It's really cool. Now, there is a cost for it. It's not free, but it's. I was given a copy. It's if you like. So I can't quite get into. Let me pull the ESV up. I can't quite get into audio Bibles. Okay, I can't. I listen to podcasts so much. And when I'm in a situation that I can listen to audio something, it's a podcast. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up on podcasts. So I don't really necessarily listen to the Bible. Now, a good thing that I'm trying to develop is reading the Bible and then having the Bible play. So it kind of keeps me going. That is that was a tip I learned throughout the year. And I think I'm going to try that as this year comes along. When I'm doing my Bible reading in my physical Bible, have Dwell on or have a audio Bible on that can read and I can kind of keep going because my ADD brain goes all over and it takes a lot of focus and energy from me to like stay in tune with the text. And a way to avoid that, I think, is getting the Bible, like getting an actual Bible reading app that I can listen to while I'm reading. So that's going to be another goal. Okay. Last app, the ESV app. So this is Crossway's official app. This was the official ESV app. Now, I will say it has gotten much, much better. As you can see by all my apps, I prefer dark themes, especially when I'm reading, but it's got the ability to do, you can do, if you want to do the white, you can do the white. If you want to do the cream colored, you can do the cream colored. Or if you still want to do the night, you could do the night. But that's it. That's problem number one. Okay, that's it. That's all the settings are. Okay, so I'm stuck with a non verse by verse Bible. I'm sorry, man. That's just like I think every app should have the ability to do verse by verse. Every app. This one does not, and I unless I'm missing something, but I've looked and I don't see. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
And God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness.
So
God called the light day.
you could play audio straight from the app, which that's nice. I know there's other apps that do that too, but that's nice. Okay, so that's Crossway. Yeah, there's not much, like for example, Bill says on the iPhone there's a lot more options.